Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And today I want to talk about the forgotten ADC Tristana, even though she is a top 4 ADC in the patch right now. It is ridiculous because this champion is one of the strongest champions in the game, and today's game is going to be especially interesting. Because in today's game that you're about to see, I recorded it like 2 weeks ago, but I'm playing against, I believe it was like 5 counters of Tristana. And you guys are gonna witness how the hell I have to deal with that, right? We all know if you play Tristana into champions that are, like if you're against a Mundo, for example, of course you're gonna destroy him. He can't really do much against you. But if you're against longer range champions like a Twisted Fate, like a Jhin, these types of champions, they can really bully you a lot. And champions that can one-shot you, how do you deal with that? I'll explain all of that during the gameplay. First, let me explain to you guys how to build Tristana. So, if you actually look at the top Tristana builds, they're all going to be completely different from what I'm going to suggest to you guys. You see Stormrazor, this. Basically, a build like this is very good against a very long-range squishy comp. Like if you're against Caitlyn, Ziggs, Orianna, this build is really going to shred them. Stormrazor, Static Shift, and Rapid Fire Cannon. This is like the full energized build, and it's only really good against those types of champions. This build will do 0 damage against front lines. If you keep scrolling, you'll see people who build a Navori as well. Navori, this item, I only recommend you to go against like very tanky enemies, or not necessarily tanky, like melee champions, and not assassins, but Darius, Rivens, Berserker types of champions, bruisers, those types of champions. So if you're against tanks, bruisers, anything that's remotely tanky and remotely wants to fight for a longer time, you'll go for an Navori Quickblade. Incorporate it in your build. The way you can incorporate it in my build, you can go for Immortal Shield Bow. Here you go for Navori, and then instead of Glutinous Greaves, you go for the Berserker Greaves. That's how you incorporate the Navori in your build. Now let's say you're just in a normal game, okay? In a normal game, where's my item? Here. You go for Immortal Shield Bow first. I love this item. I love this item. And as you can see, I don't build a single item that has the energized attacks. So Immortal Shield Bow, Phantom Dancer, this already gives you enough attack speed. Like this one and Lethal Tempo and your first ability is more than enough attack speed. So besides that, you're gonna go full attack damage, go as opposed to the build where you go Stormrazor, Static Shift, and Rapid Fire Cannon, you'll have so much attack speed. I just go full damage. I go full damage, and the only attack speed I go is Phantom Dancer and the Rune, which is the Lethal Tempo. Third item is going to be situational. Infinity Edge is going to be your item most games. However, some games you're going to need a Lord Dominik's Regard third item. Some games as well, you're going to need a Mortal Reminder third item. Try to pivot your way to Lord Dominik's Regard, however, because this one gives you crit and allows you to get a Guardian Angel. Otherwise, you're either getting a Guardian Angel with 75% crit, which is not ideal, or you're going to have to get full crit without a Guardian Angel. You know what I mean? Like both are not ideal. For the boots, generally Glutinous Greaves with this build. If you're against heavy AD, you can go Plated 2 Caps. Heavy AP, you can go Mercury Threads. But generally, I would say Glutinous Greaves. Like Glutinous Greaves and Immortal Shield Bow is just such a good combo on Tristana. It will make you very, very strong. For the enchantment, you want to go for Stasis or QSS. And for the runes, you go for Lethal Tempo. Conqueror is playable if you have like a Lulu. I did have a Lulu in today's game, not in today's video, but I don't think I went for Conqueror, but it is somewhat playable, I guess. Here you go for the Precision Tree. Some Tristanas like to go for the Domination Tree. That one is stronger early game, but I really don't recommend it because, like, look, the Domination Tree, here you go Shield Bash. You only go for Domination Tree if you have an Enchanter support, by the way. And what are you supposed to go for here? You know what I mean? Like Mark of the Weak? No. Empowered Attack? No. Cheap Shot? Maybe with your ult? No. Like, that's why I don't like the Domination Tree. I'm saying it though because a lot of the people seem to go for the Domination Tree in the leaderboard. So you go for Brutal here. Just early game damage, because Tristana really struggles early game. If you really want to play safe early game, you can go for Gathering Storm and skill into the late game, but I like Brutal because you still have a chance to catch the enemy in the early game, level 1, or like if your support just catches them with a really good hook or a tornado or anything, you know what I mean? Brutal is really going to allow you to punish the enemy that way. If you don't have a Brutal, even though the enemy gets caught, they may be able to recoup and actually fight you. Talking about recouping, we have Cup of Grass as your your third room. Right here, Giant Slayer, of course, if you're against Giants, make sure you go for Giant Slayer. Very, very important. But otherwise, you just go for Cup of Grass. And here you go for Legend Alacrity. Yet again, I said that the only attack speed you need is the item and the Lethal Tempo. But Legend Alacrity, you also need. I forgot to talk about this one. Don't go for Bloodline, because you already have the boots and you have the Immortal Shield Bow. If you do go for Navori Quickblade and the attack speed boots, then perhaps you may need the Bloodline. Then you have to make a choice. Do I really want more attack speed, or do I want more Vampirism? And as your last one, completely situational. The Resolve tree is generally going to be the best. You know, where you go for Bone Plating for the early game, perhaps even an Overgrowth for the late game. Perseverance, very, very important against the Twisted Fate and stuff like that. Like, you have to, this one is situational, but I recommend you to go for the Resolve tree right here. For the spells, you go for Exhaust and Flash. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into, into the gameplay. Alright, on to the gameplay. I want to remind you guys, I'm giving away 4 skins this month, and all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. I don't remember this game. I played this game like 2 weeks ago. The only thing I remember is that this Lulu was pretty good, and that the enemies had a full composition of counters against me. So this was a rough match. This was a rough match. Like, if you look at this lane right here, this is a lane that easily bullies our lane. Like, me and Lulu, we really cannot do much against this lane. As you can see, I'm taking a very safe approach in this game, because, like, Senna can bully me, Jhin can bully me with his first ability and his basic attacks. They can, like, all in all, they can bully me. The whole point of our duo, oh, look. This is what I mean with Brutal. This right here is exactly what I mean with Brutal. I was able to bully the Tristana, even though, you know, they counter us. If I don't have Brutal, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to bully her the way I did right there. So Brutal is incredibly important. If you catch the enemy, you'll actually be able to catch them. You know what I mean? I was contemplating to flash on the Senna right here, but she could just flash away. Jhin can root me and I would die. So, you know, I didn't do it because of that, basically. Oops, 1 second. So with Tristana, the whole idea of laning with Tristana is you just want to chill. You just want to chill, and you only want to wait for the right moment to catch out the enemy. For example, if the enemy is Senna, you know, she oversteps too much, I can instantly all in. You either want to all in or not too much with Tristana. I'm talking early game right here, late game. Like, look, all in. You see? This is what you want to do. Look at this. Boom, boom. Easy kill, baby. You see? You want to look for those opportunities to go all in just like that. Just like that, and that's all you want to do. You don't want to trade. Like, look, I'm literally losing the trade against Senna right here. You know what I mean? You don't want to trade. You just want to all in. You just want to all in, or you want to play it safe and stay out of the range of the enemies. Keep playing like this until you reach like a decent level, like level 7, 8, 9. Because at that point, your range is going to be significantly higher. 10 per level to be precise, and then you can actually try to look for basic attacks. Like, you at level 7 or 8, I will have a similar range as Jhin. So if I get to level 10, 11, I can actually try to basic attack him and What? What did he do? What the hell was that? What I was saying is, you can basic attack the enemy ADC and try to space. And what I mean with space is maintain a certain space. Oh, that was a beautiful jump. Maintain a certain distance between you and the enemy ADC, so you have enough range to hit them. Okay, nice. That's a really good kill. I am dead though. Yeah. But the enemy cannot hit you. That's you know what I mean with spacing. So I have to know how big the range is of Jhin. If his range is this much and my range is this much, I hope if you've muted the video right now, this looks very, very bad and wrong. But I promise you, I'm talking about. Okay, I cannot save myself from the people that have muted the video. Let's just pretend we're talking about something else then. But if Jin's range is like this and Tristana like this, damn, Tristana like this, you know, you can space in a way where you stay here and the Jhin is here. So his range is not gonna reach you, but your range is gonna reach him. Okay? That's what you can do at higher levels. You will probably see me do that when I reach the higher levels. The only thing you can see me do right now, however, is all in or safe. One of the two. No in between. And another important little tip for Tristana. It may not seem important to you, but let me tell you it is. If you jump on the enemy aggressively, you know, you want to be aggressive, try to actually jump on the enemy. Like right here, I did not jump on the enemy, but it was not necessary because I killed him anyways. But try to jump on the enemy. The reason being is because during your jump, you can put your third ability on the enemy. And if you actually jump on top of the enemy, it takes a charge away from the third ability, which means it explodes faster. So if you can, jump on the enemy, not next to them. Of course, there are some situations where you don't want to do that, right? Like if you still want to maintain a distance, you can jump sideways and maintain a distance. However, keep in mind, then it's going to take you a longer time to explode your bomb, which is your third ability. So you have to make all of these decisions consciously, whether you want to jump on top of the enemy, whether you want to jump next to them, you know. I know it's a hard champion. It's a hard champion, but each type of playstyle has their benefits and the dangers, right? Like because if you jump right on top of the enemy, it's dangerous because they're right next to you. For example, Senna will be able to easily root me if I'm right on top of her, right? But I'll be doing more damage per second, bigger burst damage. So you have to decide yourself which one is going to be worth it. Something else that you need to learn if you want to master Tristana, this one is incredibly hard. I have to admit, this is really, really hard to do effectively, is properly being able to use your ultimate to stop enemies from engaging on you. What do I mean with this? For example, Lee Sin is dashing to you with his first ability, okay? Lee Sin used his first ability and he's coming to you. You can ult him during his dash and push him away. Now this is hard. Like look, right here I jumped on the Diana, but I was just dead. But you can ult him while he's dashing to you. This can save your life because when he's dashing to you, he can flash behind you and ult you towards his team. But if you ult him away, there is no counter. He cannot stop your ult. Only if he QSS's, but that's never gonna happen during his dash. He's never gonna think that you're gonna push him back, right? So same story against Diana, but it's so hard to do against these champions. When Diana's dashing to you, she's gonna ult you, right? You can push her back in the middle of her dash. This is really hard. This is really, really, really hard to do. I really want to explain to you guys that this is really hard. So if you cannot do it, do not feel bad. But I want you to pay attention to it. When you're playing Tristana, I want you to truly think like, okay, this enemy can dash to me. You know, this enemy can dash to me. I need to stop it. Vi is gonna dash to me. You know what I mean? With her first ability. I need to stop it. Lee Sin is gonna dash to me. I need to stop it. Kha'Zix is a good example too. He's gonna jump on me. I need to stop it. You can push them back. I should have flashed faster here. I should have flashed because I was too late here because he was just able to dash towards me. And he had enough range to reach me. So I should have flashed instantly right there. Oh, this coffee is good, by the way. Wow. I swear, it's so worth it to put the extra effort into making good coffee. Because it's like starting your day with a terrible coffee as opposed to starting your day with like an amazing coffee like this. It makes such a difference. I mean, I'm a coffee lover. I'm really passionate about my coffee. Like, I have a whole ass machine. Wait, I have a whole ass machine right there. You see that? This is my machine. Like, you have to make coffee. Wait, now I have to put the camera up properly. You have to like get fresh beans and make coffee out of those beans every morning. You know, it's not an easy, ready to make coffee. You have to actually make the coffee. You have to actually, how do you say that? I swear to God, I'm like a jack of all trades with languages. Like, you know, I speak Dutch, I speak English, I speak Assyrian, I speak a very little bit of Arabic, I speak a little bit of German, but I don't master any language. I'm a jack of all trades. And I don't know why, but recently it has gotten a little bit worse. Perhaps early signs of Alzheimer, huh? No. But like legit, like my English and my Dutch especially have both gotten worse. I'm not sure why. Like, I am speaking English every day in my videos and stuff like that, and with people. I'm speaking Dutch every day as well. I'm really not sure. I did have like a year and a half where I didn't actively speak Dutch. Maybe that you know, because of that I lost my Dutch skills. But English, I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why. I mean, of course, I'm still speaking English. You guys are understanding me. But I remember like 2-3 years ago, I was able to articulate a lot better, use a lot harder words, and express myself a little bit better. And, you know, just better level English. But it's fine. It's not like the end of the world. But it's just a bit of an interesting experience I'm having right now. I just got caught, by the way. I could not do anything right there. 5 people, Twisted Fate ulted in. I need to make a Twisted Fate video as well, by the way. This champion is absolutely busted right now. Beautiful from the cane, by the way. But he's still dead. But you can see this game is annoying for a Tristana. Like, they have a fast engage. They have Diana. They have champions that can outrange me, like a Senna and a Jhin. They have a Fiora who can easily 1v1 me. Who's their jungler? Don't remember. I don't remember who that big, but I remember their jungler. Oh, that was Diana, but they had one more champion. Oh, nice, nice. Come on. There we go. Very nice kill right there. I think I'm missing the mid laner. Twisted Fate. Huh? I missed another champion. Twisted Fate, Diana. No, I didn't miss a champion. Never mind. Twisted Fate, Diana, Fiora, Senna, Jhin. Those are their comps. And all of those champions are good into me. Like, the annoying thing about Twisted Fate, especially late game, you only have like 3 seconds to kill him. Because after that, he's gonna have a stupid gold card and one-shot you with this team. It's so annoying. So with a Twisted Fate, you really need to all-in him or you need to maintain space. But the problem is, he has such a long range. He has a very, very long range. The reason I went on him here, let me tell you why I went on him. Because I saw that he just wasted his card, so I knew there was a cooldown on his card, so I instantly jumped in and punished him. Instant, like without a thought. These types of things you need to do unconsciously. Like, instant. You see it, you know, you see it, you just do it. You don't even think about it, you just do it. That's what happens right there. Because if the second you think about it, you're already gonna be too late. I swear to God, you're gonna be too late. He's gonna have a golden card, or the enemies are gonna show up, and you're gonna be too late. The Fiora is a problem, by the way. The Fiora is a big problem. What am I saying? Mundo? Yeah, I'm telling you, can you please get a Bramble Fest? Like, there is one item he needs to get against Fiora, which is a Bramble Fest. That's the only item that counters Fiora. That's the single item that just completely shuts down Fiora. He still doesn't have it, so he basically does less damage to Fiora than she can heal. Because her passive heals her up and her Divine Thunder heals her up. So it's just... he's basically healing up Fiora in a teamfight. It's so stupid. He really needs a Bramble Fest. You could argue that I need anti-heal as well, but I really want to go more damage. Because all he needs is just a Bramble Fest and we're gonna be fine. But maybe I do need anti-heal as well. Let's see what the hell I did in this game, because I actually don't remember. Oh, actually, that's quite a lot of Senna damage. But because of my build, Immortal Shield, Bow, Glutinous Greaves, I'm healing up very easily. That's why I love these items. Like, they give you just enough lifesteal, or vampirism I should say, to basically always be full HP. They give you just enough, you know? It's not too much. Like, if you go Bloodthirster and even more, it's gonna be too much, and it's like too much, you know? Of course you're gonna be full HP all the time, but you don't need it. This is just enough investment of gold to always be full HP and, you know, to still be able to get other items, other utilities, and anything else, you know what I mean? Like, this is basically perfect. Exactly what you need. I went for a QSS this game, it seems like, because I really didn't want to have to deal with the root of Jhin, Senna, and the stun of Twisted Fate. QSS is 100% the correct item in this game. 100%. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot when you give videos a like. So if you want to do that, it would be very nice. It's a small button, but it really helps the channel a lot. Like, a lot. Ooh, they just got Baron. I mean, what can I do? Our jungler was dead. Wait, what's our jungler? What the hell happened? Wait, let me see. Ah! Huh? Wait. What happened? Did our jungler just suicide? In-game? Oh, so when I accepted the request, he died? And then they just got Baron. Damn. And if you look at our composition, the enemies made a great call. You know why they made a great call? Because you may be thinking, there is still 4 of us. We can easily stop them, right? We actually can't. Because there are certain champions that are better at stopping enemies from doing Baron than others. Tristana is horrible at it, because the only way Tristana can do damage is by getting close to the enemy. Veigar is not bad, because he can use a cage and do a lot of damage over the wall. Lulu cannot do anything. And if you have a Janna, for example, or a Nami, she can ult towards the Baron, knock up enemies with the bubble. That is good. You know, if you have a Brand, he can just throw in his ultimate and just deliver massive damage. If you have a Jhin, he can ult and throw traps. You know, there are champions that are good at denying Baron, but our whole comp is completely useless at denying Baron. Even Mundo cannot really do anything, and he wasn't even there. Oh wait, the doorbell. I need to open the door, guys. Give me a second. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This should never happen, but no one is at home and my uncle was at the door, so I had to open it. It's fine. Do I have to edit it out? I'm not sure. It was like 30 seconds. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Let's see. Oh no, I QSS'd it. Oh, kill him, please, kill him, please. Let's go. I nearly escaped, by the way. The QSS was beautiful, but you could still see how much damage he's doing. Like, his card alone chunked down like 30% of my HP. This is ridiculous. But there you can see how strong Twisted Fate is. Oh, that's a... Why did he not stay in his ult for longer? He could have stayed until the Diana ult was over. Why the hell did he not stay? And you know, they're never gonna kill Fiora, these two. Like, they're actually straight up both gonna die, yeah. He doesn't have a Bramblefast. Maybe with a Bramblefast they would be able to win, but... I'm telling him, buddy, just get a Bramblefast, please! Hopefully he'll listen to it at some point. It's such an important item, but to be fair, I could get anti-heal too. So, you know, I'm crying about it, but I could do it myself as well. But it's just such a good item for him. That's why I'm really, you know, sad that he didn't go for it, because it's just so good for him. Oh, they got the dragon. They have 2 dragons, it's fine. You know how it goes in Wild Rift right now? Like 1 dragon, 2 dragon really doesn't do too much, but the 3rd dragon, that's where, you know, that's where it really starts to matter. You have to look at it this way. If you get 1 dragon, you get like 1, I'm gonna say power point. Like 1 power, okay? You're gonna get like, what is it, 4% damage buff from the Inferno, or 6, I'm not really sure how much it is, but basically you get a certain percentage. When you get 2 dragons, both of them are gonna be doubled in power. So you'll go from 1 power point to 4, right? Essentially you have 4 dragons when you get 2 of them. Now when you get the 3rd one, you jump from 4, you know, from those 4 to 9. So 1 dragon is having 1 dragon, basically nothing. 2, if you have 2 dragons, you essentially have 4 dragons, which is, you know, something. You'll feel the buff, but it's not the end of the world. But 3 dragons is essentially the same as having 9 dragons. 9 of the, you know, the 9 times stronger than having 1 dragon. And this is where it really, really starts to get strong. Come on, die. Please, please, please. Oh, so close. Lulu, come on. Nice. I think Lulu didn't have her ultimate. It was on like a 1 or 2 second cooldown. Let's go. He got a Bramblefest. Finally. 17 minutes into the game, he finally got his Bramblefest. Let's go, baby. That's amazing. Oh, that's so good. He also really needs it against the Jhin, by the way, because Jhin is also going full lifesteal. Vampirism. I keep saying lifesteal because in Vainglory it used to be lifesteal, but in Wild Rift I suppose it's vampirism, you know what I mean? But lifesteal sounds better, right? Because you're stealing life. You're doing damage and you're stealing it. Vampirism sounds a little bit meh, I don't know. I have vampirism, you know? It doesn't sound scary, but I have lifesteal, you know? This is lifesteal, 15% lifesteal. It's just like, it sounds a lot better. I don't know, I'm probably being overreactive to this as well, huh? Good thing you went anti-heal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so I think I said that. Who went anti-heal? I think Lulu or Mundo. I don't know who I said this to. Yeah, to Lulu. Because if Lulu didn't go anti-heal, I would have had to go for Mortal Reminder. But Lord Dominic's Regard is very important this game because their comp will catch me out. I need to one-shot them. So having a Lord Dominic's Regard, which gives you the crazy attack speed, you know, after your first attack, is so important because it allows me to explode my third ability much faster and do a lot more damage and not give the enemies as much time to counter me. They're getting Elder. We need to Baron. Let them get Elder. It's fine. Just get the Baron. The Baron is way stronger. Okay, he stole the Elder. That's also fine. To be fair, I still think my call would have been better. This is risky. This was risky. We could have gotten a Baron for free. And Elder Dragon is so overrated. I swear to God. Elder Dragon is like not even that good. So many people think Elder is like super strong, but Elder is actually not that strong. Especially like later game, Elder is literally useless. Well, it's not useless, but it's so weak. It's so weak. Baron, on the other hand, keeps getting stronger. Baron also buffs your minions. So Baron is pretty much always stronger than Elder. The only situation I would say, well, to be fair, right now we are like 19 minutes into the game, so the Baron is not going to be as strong, but it was just risky. Like, it would have just been a better play. Like, out of 100 times, I think he wouldn't have stolen it more than 50 times right there. Because stealing a dragon is always harder than securing a dragon. Because securing a dragon, your team is around you, you know what I mean? And trying to steal it, you have to do it by yourself. So taking the Baron would have just been the safe play. We would have gotten the Baron 100 out of 100 times, and it would have been better for us. However, he took the Elder, so it ended up being a lot better for us, but it was just risky. And yeah, you guys can be the judge yourselves. But I think it would have been better if we would have just gone for Baron. A quick Baron and then fight them. I think they need to buff Elder as well, by the way. I think the way they can buff the Elder is by making it skill into the late game. Like, when the Elder spawns, I believe at like 17 minutes or something, it should execute at 15%. But I believe up until 27 minutes or 25 minutes, it should be executing at like 25% HP. I believe it's 15 right now, right? It's 15, it's really not a lot. I believe it should be scaling later on in the game. Like 1% per minute, that's how the Elder is actually gonna be very, very useful, even late game. Because at that point, the Elder will execute the enemies at even though they still have a lot of HP. Look at that attack speed from the Lulu, man. I still have to be a little bit careful, but like, look. Oh, exhaust. Let's go, jump. Oh my god. Like, they're so strong. These champions are so good into Tristana. Because they just outrange me. Yeah, I said, like, they all have so much damage. Like, all of them just destroy me. I cannot get close to any of them for a second. Like, everything one-shots me. Even the Senna is just chunking me down like crazy. Look, Mundo is actually winning because he has a Bramble Fast. See? See? Oh, he gets a Bramble Fast and he just wins the fight. It's so funny and simple. It's like, if he would have gotten it earlier, he would have been able to win the fight a lot faster this game against the Fiora. Like, now Fiora can't easily kill him anymore. Because his Sunfire Aegis will burn down Fiora while she's desperately trying to chunk him down and unable to heal up a lot. Because he has, I believe he even has a Thornmail right now, even more anti-heal. Wow. What am I gonna play today? I still want to give you guys a Fizz jungle video. I have one recorded, but I want to record another one. Also for Jinx, I have one recorded, but I do want to record another one, like a double game series. Twisted Fate. Irelia. I played Irelia on stream the other day. Like, I hadn't played Irelia for like half a year or something. And oh my god, I was so good at that champion. I don't know how or why. But like, for some reason, I feel very natural playing Irelia. Like, I had a really hard time getting good at Yone. I'm still not good enough on Yasuo. Like, there are some champions and Katarina as well. I just had such a hard time trying to get good at these champions, and I'm still not at the level I truly want to be at. That was a misclick! That was a misclick! I didn't mean to jump into them. Oh. What the hell happened? I didn't pay attention because I was talking. Someone went in like an idiot. I think Veigar got caught or something, and then all of us just died like idiots. We should have just let the Veigar die. But we all followed through and 3 of us died, unfortunately. But I was saying is like, I actually, somehow I was really good at Irelia. You guys also remember that video where I was better than 100% of Irelias in Challenger? That was also like a random Irelia game because my team was trolling, so I just picked Irelia to practice. And then I ended up just hard carrying a 4 versus 5 game because we had a mid lane Soraka who was just running it down. But we actually won the 4 versus 5 game. And I got like 25 kills or something. It was a ridiculous game. So like Irelia, and Irelia is getting buffed, by the way. Her second ability is getting buffed. She'll take even less damage now during her second ability. So perhaps I should actually pick up Irelia again and make a video of her. And I have so much fun playing Irelia too. It's a really, really fun champion to play. It also feels unfair. You know, there are some champions in the game that feel unfair. Like Vayne, if you play Vayne, it feels unfair. Irelia is the same champion as well. Like it feels like you're doing way too much damage to the enemies and they just have no counterplay. Because if you catch enemies with your ultimate as an Irelia, they cannot flash away. Well, they can, but you can literally dash to them. They're not going to be able to flash out of your range. So unless the enemy champions have mobility built in, flash is not enough to run away from Irelia. And it's so funny. Like, enemies keep thinking they could just flash away, but you'll always catch them and they just can't escape. It's really, really funny. Okay, we got the Elder right here. That's great. Stealing away their jungle. Now we should apply pressure to them and do Baron. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Why are you dying? Oh, that's so bad. The Kayn just died. It's our main carry. What are we supposed to do now? We don't have our Kayn. Oh, no, the Veigar as well. We just got Elder for nothing. We got Elder for nothing. What do we do now? I told you guys, Elder is kind of weak, so like it's not like we're gonna easily win the fight. I'm desperately trying to wait in the bush right here to potentially catch someone, but they were smarter than us. Fiora put vision in the bush and it just didn't work. And there is the poor... Ooh, Diana is dangerous because she can one-shot me. I need to instantly exhaust her when she goes on me, or I need to push her during her dash. One of the two. Boom! Just like that. You see that? I pushed her out of her dash, but like I still took so much... He thought he could kill me, but he couldn't. Lulu with a beautiful ultimate as well, by the way. Like this Lulu really, really playing well. I could jump over the wall, take the risk, but I didn't want to because it could have paid off, but it also could have killed me and lost us the game. So I want to take a bit of a safer approach to just win reliably. I can easily 1v1 Fiora, by the way. Like, I have a Guardian Angel. I can easy peasy win this. Jump! Just jump! Jump! Oh my god. Oh my god! I didn't want to jump because I was afraid. I was afraid she would ult me. Oh, the Senna damage. The Senna is so strong. Nice. I killed Diana with my third ability, though. Good enough, I guess. What does Mundo do? Oh, Mundo is just ending the game. He's just ending the game. He's just going through the turret and just simply ending the game. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. Kayn was the MVP. Yeah, I think he deserves it. Even though he inted hardcore early game, he did a very good job later on in the game. I did 55,000 damage, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.